All right, folks, one of the biggest things that we're going to cover in the first unit is mass, volume, and density. Very, very important when it comes to chemistry, okay? Very, very important. Now, you guys might ask, what's the difference? How are they all different? Why do we need to know all these things? Well, the most important equation that you guys need to know, as you'll see in the notes, density equals mass over volume. Very important. Now, just like we know, and what's cool thing is that you can move these things around. If you want to abbreviate it and make it shorter, we can do density, so you know what the M stands for, equals M over V, mass over volume. What if we wanted to find out what the mass is, and we don't have, and we're given density and volume, but we don't know what the mass is, and we need to find out. You do the same thing as you would with math. Multiply V on both sides. These cancel out, and you get mass equals volume times density. And you can keep going. What if I wanted to find out how to get what if I'm given mass and volume? What if I'm given mass and density, but I don't have the volume? The same thing here. Divide by density, cancel out. Mass over density equals volume. So that's one equation that you could use to solve for three very different things. Density equals mass over volume, mass equals density times volume, or volume equals mass over density. One equation, three different forms, depends on what you guys get. So for example, let's take a look at the chemistry quiz review, problem number 4 in the density section. A rectangular block of copper metal weighs 1,596 grams. Boom, that's our mass. We're given our mass, 1,596 grams. Problem number 4. The dimensions of the block are 6.4 centimeters by 7.5 centimeters by 4.8. That means that the length of going backwards is 4.8 centimeters. From this data, what is the density of copper? So we're looking for density. So this is the equation that we want to use. Density equals mass over volume. Do I have mass? Yeah. I was given the mass in the problem right here. So I got this one. What is my volume? How do I find that? Well, volume, in some of the earlier problems, it's given to you to make it easy. But sometimes they'll give you 3 different measurements like this, or even 1, as we'll see in a later problem. So 3 different measurements. Remember, volume equals length times width times height. Guess what we got here? Those 3 measurements give us length times width times height. We have all 3 of them right there. So to find our volume, it's simply 7.5 times 6.4 times 4.8. And if you plug that into your calculator, we get 7.5 times 6.4 times 4.8 equals 230.4. 234.4 what? Everything is in centimeters. And it's just like numbers, centimeters times centimeters times centimeters. If you guys have done algebra, is centimeters cubed. All right? Because 2 cubed equals 2 times 2 times 2. Centimeters cubed equals centimeters times centimeters times centimeters. Same thing. So we got our units, centimeters cubed. So look what happened. We were given our mass. We calculated our volume. Now we just plug them in. 1,596 grams over 230.4 centimeters cubed. And if you plug it into your calculator, 1,596 divided by 230.4, the answer is 6.927. Don't forget your units, guys. You got to remember your units. Grams per centimeter cubed. That's our answer. All right? Easy as that, guys. Take the information you're given. I was given mass. I was given 3 lengths. I find out what they're asking for. They wanted another density, so I found my equation. I have mass. I had to find out my own volume. It's a little bit more difficult, but I got it. Got it down over here. And just plug them in and do your thing. All right? Good luck.